Welcome to my YouTube channel, Official History of Coins in a World Where the Smallest Things Can Hold the Greatest Surprises. There are treasures hidden right before our eyes, waiting to be discovered by those who truly believe in value beyond the ordinary. Let's get started. This video is about one specific and powerful piece of American history, a single 1967 USA 1-dime coin. Yes, it is just one coin, but this single dime holds a story far richer than its tiny size suggests. We are not talking about an ordinary coin. We are talking about a dime that collectors chase, treasure hunters seek, and history lovers admire. The 1967 Roosevelt dime was struck during a turning point in U.S. coinage history. Just a few years before, in 1965, America completely removed silver from dimes due to rising silver prices. This change made the 1967 dime part of the new era, produced in a time of economic adjustment, experimentation, and a need for durable currency. Although it contains no silver, its legacy makes it highly collectible. Unlike many other years, 1967 dimes carry no mint mark, a decision by the government to discourage coin hoarding. This created a mysterious charm around them, making collectors wonder where each dime was truly born. This lack of identity only increased its intrigue and desirability. Now, why is it considered valuable? Not because of silver, but because of rarity in perfection. Most dimes from 1967 were heavily used in circulation, resulting in worn, scratched, and damaged coins. But a rare few, those flawless gems, can bring impressive amounts in coin auctions. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins that survive untouched, especially in high mint state grades like MS 67, MS 68, or beyond. These ultra-conditioned coins can be sold for powerful prices, especially when preserved with bright shine and sharp strike. Even without silver, even without a mint mark, this coin has proven its strength in the market. Its value is not based on metal. It's based on preserved beauty, rarity and quality, and historic timing. Some flawless examples have brought serious collector offers. The 1967 dime also holds emotional value. It reminds people of a dramatic change in American currency, a shift from precious metals to practicality. It marks a moment where the nation chose stability over tradition, and that choice left a mark forever. Though millions were minted, only a tiny fraction remained in pristine condition. That's why serious coin hunters search through rolls, boxes, and estate finds, dreaming of uncovering that perfect untouched dime. Collectors say that a perfect 1967 dime can reach prices few would expect. In top gem quality, it can enter the upper hundreds, even climbing toward the $1,000 edge when found in extraordinary condition. Yes, the maximum can soar when graded and certified at the highest level. This dime has shocked many when sold at auctions. Bidders compete fiercely for the best-known examples. What looks like a simple coin in the palm can ignite a bidding war in a collector hall. And that is the true magic of this coin. It proves that age doesn't define value, perfection does. A common coin becomes a rare treasure when preserved like a gem. So, is the 1967 dime truly valuable? Absolutely yes, because value is defined not only by metal, but by story, history, and rarity and condition. And this dime carries all of it. Imagine holding a coin from 1967 that never saw a pocket, never felt a scratch, never touched another coin. That perfect survivor, that is where fortune lives. Today, collectors are still searching, still hoping. Somewhere, in an old box or hidden drawer, someone may unknowingly own a powerful piece worth far beyond 10 cents. If you ever find a 1967 dime with sharp details, blazing luster, and no marks, protect it. Get graded. That single coin could be your unexpected discovery, your treasure in disguise. Your journey starts with one dime. Not just any dime, a 1967 Roosevelt dime. History in your hand, value beyond face, and maybe your ticket to an incredible price. Stay inspired, stay curious, because the next great find could be resting right in your change. Let the hunt begin. Next coin, the 1969 D. Roosevelt dime, may appear like any everyday coin, but hidden behind its familiar face lies a chapter of American history and a powerful opportunity for collectors. This is not about a pile of coins. It is about one single 1969 D-dime, a coin struck at the Denver Mint, carrying the bold D mint mark and carrying the potential to rise in value for those who recognize its power. Minted during a time of transition, the 1969 D-dime continued the post-1965 era, where silver was removed from regular circulation coins. Made with a copper-nickel-clad composition, it reflects a period when America was adjusting to economic realities, producing coins made to last, not to be saved. Yet today, that very durability has allowed rare examples to survive in stunning condition, coins that collectors fiercely desire. The fascination with this dime lies not in its metal, but in its condition and rarity in perfection. While millions were made, almost all entered heavy circulation, collecting scratches, wear, and dull surfaces. That is why untouched, high-grade examples remain incredibly scarce, making them true prizes in the numismatic world. Collectors especially hunt for 1969 D-dimes with sharp strike, full bands on the torch, blazing luster, and no contact marks. These high-grade specimens, professionally graded as MS 66, MS 67, or beyond, can command surprisingly strong offers. In elite condition, this coin has proven capable of reaching into the hundreds, and with exceptional rarity, it can test the threshold toward the $1,000 range. History gives this coin even more weight. The removal of silver led many people to ignore the new clad dimes. Little did they know that perfect survivors of these years would later turn into collectible treasures. The 1969 D-dime embodies this forgotten value, waiting to be rediscovered. Even now, coin enthusiasts dig through rolls and collections searching for that miracle piece. Most will find worn faces, dulled edges, and tired surfaces. But the lucky ones, the ones who uncover a flawless Denver Mint strike, can hold a treasure no one expects. As of today, common circulated pieces remain modest, but the upper market belongs to high-grade survivors. A gem example, preserved from day one, can cross $200, $400, and beyond when authenticated and graded. And the highest-known examples have inspired serious bidding battles at auctions, proving how fierce the demand can become. The potential future value of this coin remains strong. As time passes, fewer high-grade examples remain undiscovered. Each year that passes reduces the chances of finding a pristine survivor in the wild, increasing the rarity and desirability of those already certified. Investors and collectors alike understand that condition is everything. The 1969 D-dime rewards patience, expertise, and vision. It punishes carelessness but rewards discovery with power. That is why it remains a dream coin for dedicated hunters. Its design, featuring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, symbolizes leadership and resilience, echoing the very spirit of this coin. Strong, enduring, and full of hidden potential, just waiting for someone bold enough to believe in its worth. Some may question its composition, but true collectors know that value is not only metal. It is legacy, scarcity, and preservation. The 1969 D-dime proves that greatness can rise from the smallest places when combined with rarity and perfection. Imagine discovering one in untouched brilliance, still shining like the day it left the mint over half a century ago. That single coin could ignite excitement, attract offers, and become the highlight of a serious collector's case. What makes it truly valuable is not its age, but its survival. How many have endured decades without blemish? How many remain flawless after passing through pockets, drawers, and generations? Very, very few. And that is why this coin has a future. As more people learn of its value, more will search, fewer will find, and those that remain will rise in worth. The market respects rarity, and the 1969 D-dime has it locked within its finest forms. This dime stands as a symbol of possibility. You can hold it today, not knowing it hides a far greater story, a far greater reward. Opportunity often disguises itself as ordinary, and this coin is the perfect proof. If you come across a 1969 D-dime with perfect surfaces and full mint luster, do not ignore it. Do not spend it. Protect it. Grade it. Let the collectors see its power, because that single coin may surprise them all. At its highest level, this dime has already earned strong offers, and in the future, as pristine examples become legends, it may climb even higher. Values can grow, markets may shift, and demand may strengthen, especially for perfection. The 1969 D. Roosevelt dime is more than 10 cents. It is history, mystery, and opportunity fused into metal. It asks a simple question: who will recognize it, and who will overlook it? In the palm of your hand, it may seem small, but in the world of collectors, it holds the potential to become something extraordinary, a treasure rising from the smallest of circles. Next coins, the 1970 D. Roosevelt dime stands as a remarkable chapter in modern American coinage. A coin minted at the Denver facility, carrying the strong D mint mark and holding within it the potential to rise in value far beyond its face. This is about one coin, not a group, a single 1970 D dime whose true worth is revealed only to those who understand the hidden power of perfection, history, and rarity. Struck during a period when the United States had fully transitioned away from silver coinage, the 1970 D dime represents the new era of clad coinage. It was produced using copper-nickel layers over a copper core, a shift that began in 1965 to protect the economy from rising silver costs. While many dismissed these coins as ordinary, collectors today pursue flawless examples with intense dedication. The 1970 D dime was never meant to be rare in quantity, but it has become rare in quality. With millions minted and pushed into circulation, very few survived without scratches, contact marks, or loss of luster. That is why pristine, high-grade examples are considered treasures, coins that can reach powerful values in auctions. This dime bears the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring the beloved president and his enduring legacy. But beyond its design lies a deeper appeal: the pursuit of the perfect survivor. Collectors search for sharp strikes, full torch bands, radiant surfaces, and untouched brilliance, especially in grades like MS 66, MS 67, or above. Many people may hold a 1970 D dime in a jar or drawer, unaware of its potential. But serious collectors know that the price of a certified gem can reach in the hundreds and, in rare cases of exceptional perfection, test the borders of $1,000 milestone. Demand intensifies each year for these superior specimens. The market for this coin continues to grow, with more collectors entering the field of modern U.S. coinage. Interest is not only based on age, it is based on condition, survival, and rarity of flawless pieces. That is what drives offers higher and keeps this coin in the spotlight. Historically, the 1970 D dime reflects America's effort to create durable, practical currency while preserving national symbols. It may lack silver, but it carries significance, a testament to economic change, adaptation, and the strength of design. When was it made and why? It was minted in 1970, during a time when the nation needed stable production of coins for daily commerce. These coins were built for circulation, not collection, which is precisely why perfect survivors are so valuable. They were never expected to remain untouched. How many people want to buy it? More than ever before. With modern coin collecting communities expanding online and at auctions, the 1970 D dime in high grade is pursued by investors, historians, and treasure hunters alike. The demand for certified top-tier specimens continues to rise. What is its current value? A circulated example may seem modest, but a certified gem can bring significant offers. In high mint state grades, strong values have been recorded, from hundreds up to commanding impressive figures for the finest known examples. Is its value high or low? It is unquestionably high for those who uncover pristine condition coins. Age is not what determines value. survival does. That is why the 1970 D dime, in its best form, is a standout of modern numismatics. Auction records reveal intense bidding wars over top-graded pieces. Collectors recognize that each year, fewer flawless survivors remain undiscovered. Once they enter private collections, they rarely return to the market, further increasing demand. Even now, coin roll hunters and estate collectors search for that shimmering, untouched example. It is the dream of finding a modern masterpiece hidden in everyday change, a dream that has come true for a lucky few. This dime's future value holds promise. As awareness increases and high-grade populations remain limited, price potential continues to grow. A perfect 1970 D dime today could become a legendary piece in tomorrow's market. Condition is everything. Full details on Roosevelt's portrait, strong torch lines, and gleaming fields can turn this coin from common to extraordinary. That is the secret that only dedicated collectors truly understand. Some may underestimate it, but true numismatists know perfection in modern coinage is harder to find than rarity in older silver coins. That is why this coin commands respect and premium prices. Holding a perfect 1970 D dime is like holding a promise that small things, when preserved with care, can achieve greatness. That even a dime can rise to glory when recognized for its finest form. This coin teaches that value is not only in metal, it is in history, timing, and condition. Built for pockets, yet destined for showcases, the 1970 D dime proves that greatness often disguises itself in the simplest places. Collectors continue to ask, what if I find one? And that question fuels endless searches, keeps eyes sharp, and hearts hopeful. The hunt for perfection never ends. In your hand, it may look like just a dime, but to the right collector, in the right condition, it can become a treasure, a shining testament to the hidden value in ordinary things. The 1970 D dime stands ready to surprise those who believe in its power. Next coin's 1977 D Roosevelt dime, Denver Mint, carries a quiet but intriguing chapter in the long story of U.S. coinage. It is a clad coin, not silver, struck during an era when the mint was focused on producing durable, everyday money. The designer, John R. Cynic, created the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, and the reverse features the torch, oak branch, and olive branch, symbols of liberty, strength, and peace. In 1977, the Denver Mint struck 376,607,228 of these dimes. Because so many were made, most 1977 D dimes circulated widely, passing from pocket to pocket, accumulating wear, scratches, and loss of luster. That is what makes the rare examples in uncirculated, pristine condition so compelling to collectors. Collectors today look for examples with full bands, FB, or full torch/full bands designations, strong luster, sharp details, and minimal contact marks. Those extra designations and perfection of strike can bring serious premiums. Over the years, this coin has attracted attention in auctions. In the past 15 years, the 1977 D Roosevelt dime has been sold in grades from MS 64 up to MS 68, with prices recorded between about $6 and $354, depending on grade and condition. In fact, one MS 69, though unusual, sold as a die error/special example for about $1,700 at auction, illustrating how extreme rarities can command much more. So yes, people do want to buy this coin, not just casual collectors, but serious modern-era U.S. coin specialists. The demand is highest for those flawless, high-grade specimens that barely show any signs of wear. Every year, fewer of those remain undiscovered, which tends to push values upward for top examples. On the lower end, ordinary circulated 1977 D dimes have little premium beyond face value. But when preserved in mint state, they begin to command real interest. According to price guides, a 1977 D in MS 66 may trade $4.14. MS 67 might approach $73 in standard condition. Meanwhile, PCGS data notes that an MS-67 with full bands, the price can exceed $1,000. So how high can its maximum value go? If you discover a perfect, flawless 1977 D-dime, ideally graded MS, 68 FB or better, or an exceptional error version, it could possibly fetch into the low thousands in a specialized auction. Collectors prize rarities, and when crossing from very rare to only one known, values rise steeply. Where can you buy one? You can search reputable coin dealers, numismatic auction houses, and certified coin market platforms. Many dealers list mint state 1977 D-dimes, raw or graded, on sites or at regional coin shows. For sealed, certified examples, look to established grading services and auction houses that specialize in U.S. coins. Where can you sell one? In the same venues: coin auctions, online coin marketplaces, specialist dealers, and coin shows. For the highest return, submitting a top specimen to a major auction house is often best. That gives visibility and competition among serious bidders. Should you keep it? Absolutely, if it is a high-grade specimen. A well-preserved 1977 D-dime could appreciate over time, especially as fewer perfect examples remain in the market. Holding it, protecting it, and possibly getting it graded can magnify its value. Should it be sealed, i.e. slabbed/encapsulated? In nearly all cases, yes. For serious coins, professional grading and encapsulation by PCGS, NGC, or similar help authenticate, protect, and offer trust to buyers. A sealed, graded coin often brings higher prices than a raw coin. Imagine that one day you hold a coin so perfect that dozens of serious collectors fight for it in auction. That is not just a dream. It's exactly what top specimens achieve. The 1977 D-dime may look ordinary, but in pristine condition, it becomes extraordinary. The past tells us that even modern coins can become prized rarities if they survive in near-mint state. This coin, struck in 1977, is a witness to that possibility. It's a challenge to every coin lover. Find the perfect one, protect it, and let it shine in the collector world. If you own a 1977 D-dime in strong condition, don't hide it. Research grading, submit it for certification, and share it where serious buyers can see. That single coin could open doors, spark competition, and lead to surprising offers. Your decision is simple. When rarity and perfection meet, ordinary becomes legendary. That 1977 D-dime has the power to cross from small change to major collectible. Let it live its potential.